Good evening, everyone. Okay. How's it going? Hey, Denzel. Hey, Unbiased. How are you all doing tonight? So tonight, I have Crafting Cousins with us, and we are going to be making some lace. So what you need is some water-soluble stabilizer. I just forgot. I normally use this heavy, but mine isn't long enough. I wanted to, and so I use the Soluble brand. By the way, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so these are my opinions and the things that I use. But the water soluble stabilizer that I normally use is this heavy. It's actually really heavy, so it's weight heavy and it's translucent, and it's this by Solvy, and it's Ultra Solvy stabilizer, the stabilizer. So because I had pre-cut these, and I forgot I did that when I was making masks, I pre-cut the whole roll like a special person. So because I had done that, hey, this to that creations, I saw your live. I actually had to go back and rewatch it. But proud of you, you came back. So hey, that's awesome. Oh, enjoy Virginia. Um, it's so nice up there. I love Virginia. Um, and let's see who's that. I'm biased. Donzel. I'm trying to go through the chat. So we're gonna create lace today. So I put down in the comments, in the description, the files that I'm using tonight. So if you guys want to go and grab those files, they're on Creative Fabrica or however you pronounce it. I got it from there. The only thing that I'm using is those files, some water soluble stabilizer, my hoop, my thread, and that's it, and a design. So that is it. That literally, this is all I have. Hoop. You see it? It's clear. You can almost see through it. So I'm going to go over here to the machine, and we're going to start. So all I did was, for me, I put both of the files in one. So I used Embroidery, and if you have Embroidery Space, the essentials, all you have to do is you can bring both files in there, resize them, and then just pop them over. And so that's exactly what I did. I put both of them on there. What do you mean no video, Miss Linda? You got to turn it on. I see your machine. There you go. Okay. Now it's off again. If your phone is ringing, it's going to continue to knock you off. You might have to go on do not disturb. But it's turned off again. Do you want to be on the screen or not? I can't
I'm
hear
good.
you. Huh? Okay. All right. So all right. So is anybody going to create it with us tonight? So okay. Hey Derica. Okay. Um hey Miss Nina. Let's see. I'm making sure I got everybody. Yes, you did good. You did good. Um, hey, Miss Latasha. So, all right. Hey, SJ3. Um, stabilizer was too expensive. Yeah, it can be. You have to wait for that 30% off. Because you're right. It is pretty expensive. Now, I'm trying to think who else had Oh, um, All Stitch normally has a pretty good sale on stabilizer. So you may want to check out All Stitch. SJ3, because I did see the bookmarks, and so I saw bookmarks on one of the emails that I got earlier, and they look so pretty. So lace you can definitely use. So all lace is, guys, is your stitches all together, but when you take this water soluble stabilizer, it keeps it together, but it makes sure that it's see-through and clear. Like I mean, it's one of the most amazing things. So the file that you have has a 4-leaf clover in it, or maybe 3-leaf clover, and it has both the earrings and a bracelet. Today we're going to make the earrings, and then we're also going to make a little bunny rabbit. And like I said, I combined both of my files, so I'll take you over to my screen so you can see it, and then we'll get this show on the road. All right, so all I have to do now is load my load. I can't think today. What in the world? Load this thing. I just forgot what it's called.
Hello,
What is it called, Miss
everyone.
Linda? What is it
Oh no,
called,
I
Miss
said that's
Linda?
okay. I mean,
Oh, I know.
it's
I'm
all
like, I
right.
literally just forgot what it was. So, my hoop. I have to load the hoop. Now, I want to show you guys. Um, this is what my little bunny and my little 4-leaf clover looks like. Now, let me tell you guys, if you are selling for Easter and you're selling for, and I apologize, I don't want to get anybody dizzy, but if you're selling for Easter and you're selling for um, St. Patrick's Day, you're a little late. So, gotta do better because you should have been working on this like before. What's this? Before the things happen with Valentine's Day. So you got to be way ahead, guys. If you don't have a calendar of all the things that you plan for the year, then you may want to get one because it is so important that plan out what it is that you want to sell. So now I've already selected my colors. I'm using Floriani thread, and I'm using in my green. I have my favorite green is 229 Floriani, and then I'm using my bunny's going to be white and pink. And so I think I'm ready, but like I tell everybody else, I always trace first. And let me tell you, I traced on the wrong needle, so I'm gonna trace again because
Miss
I like to
Sean,
trace. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Unbiased says she did not see the bunny. Did you show the bunny?
On the screen, yes, but I ain't moving it again. I'll show it. I can pull it up on here
Hello,
because
gifted.
unfortunately the bunny if I move my thing again, I don't know if I'm gonna get it back straight. So I'll show it in a minute. Give me a second. So um because I didn't trace on the first needle, which is where I like to trace, I'm gonna move it because I want to make sure that everything is in the frame. Now my design is 5x7, which I know this frame is 8x9, so I know it'll fit. But I just like to make sure because we don't need no mishaps, no frame adjustment. I mean, just weird things can happen. So because of that, I just frame everything. All right, so I think we're good there. So now, oh geez, it says 37 minutes, but we'll see how long it really takes. And then I'm gonna hit go, and then it's ready to go. But I can definitely show. Now you've already started. You started, Miss Linda, already. Hey, Miss Chrissy. Um, all right, so now we're off. Now let me show you the little bunny. I have my Embroidery set up, and so I did do this with Embroidery, but I got the files from Creative Fabrica or Fabrica. So let me show you. Oh, you know what? It's making me go. Give me 1 second. I forgot this thing makes you show your whole screen. So if you click on the link in the description, it'll bring up the little bunny in Creative Fabrica because I don't have time to like cancel all that stuff. But let's talk about preparing for what's coming up. So like have you guys went to Google and just like searched for what's about to happen, right? So like there's all these different days. Like I know April 10th, for example, is National Siblings Day. You know, that may be one of them days you could do like a mom shirt before Mother's Day that has all the kids' names on there to prepare you for a Mother's Day advertisement because it's all the siblings, right? So there are things that we can do to plan for advertising and to plan for the upcoming events that are going to happen. One of the things that I always do is I take and I normally print out the calendar of things that are about to come and look through all of the different ones. Now, if you have not used like your own calendar or just finding out the it's almost like a crafter's calendar, if you will, but it's also a printing calendar. So, like places like Printful and things like that, they always have calendars that you can look at to kind of walk through the different things that are coming up so that you're planning on schedule. So, you know, with Mother's Day coming up, we should be working for Mother's Day, things like that, getting ready, any things that you want to sell for Mother's Day. And if you have a TikTok shop, TikTok is normally pretty well on it about those different big things and big selling points. So keeping up with that would also be a good thing too, because they tell you what's coming, when, and all of that as well. So if you have a TikTok shop, you can almost use the TikTok advertisements that they're about to prepare for in order for you to start preparing for those type things as well. So it's really, really good to stay ahead of that. So, anybody have questions? Any questions about lace or anything right now? Let's see. So, Miss Linda, how's yours coming? I see your earrings. Thank you, Denzel. Yeah, I see. So, once we finish this, one of the big things that we do. Oh, my bunny is printing first. So, one of the other
It's
things that
printing
we'll
out
do.
really nice too, Miss Sean. I mean, it is really nice.
I
It's light
know.
pink,
Uh huh. It's gonna be pink
light
and
pink
white.
with a little gray.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
would be cute too.
yeah. I'm just saying.
hmm
Go ahead on, honey.
I know. I did white. I did white, but it gray would be pretty too. So, is anyone working on anything to sell for Easter? I've been seeing a lot of different TikTok things that are going on right now, and Instagram. So people are on Instagram doing different bunny, rabbit, you know, different things. So they're all doing different things. It is coming out pretty. I like it. And so let me tell you. So here's what you can do with something like this. So with this bunny rabbit, if you wanted to sell it as a hang tag, so say for instance, a parent wanted to just do kind of like an Easter basket. Oh, you're doing an embroidered Easter basket. That's cute. Now see, that's one of those things, that little lace bunny you can add to sell to parents to have it hang off of the Easter basket. So it could be like a decorative thing. You could even, like, if you have a cricket or something, you can cut their little name and then have that attached to it. So they can have a little name, Easter bunny, that they'll keep and they can have it in their room. I mean, you can kind of put a little bow on it or even put like some, what is it, the ribbon, put ribbon on it too and just kind of hang it off of there. Then it could be like a little prize. So, like if you have an organization or something that's doing a prize, hey, Miss Karen, if you're giving prizes away, those kind of things could be prizes. But and then people may just use them to decorate their house. So think about it like this. So, like if you're one of those people, I remember, oh yeah, the scan and cut. So I used to be one of those people that always changed my house around for each one of the holidays. So can't you see like one of these little embroidered bunnies as a like around flowers and in your vase or vase? You can do it any of that stuff. So you can have the bunny like hanging around and different places. Hey, may even want to decorate your what's that thing? The toilet tissue holder. You can put this lace anywhere. So it's one of those things that you really can put it in different places. Now, one of the other things that I like to make out of lace are earrings, which is what we have with the clover. So that clover is earrings, but also in the file that's down below in the description, there's also a bracelet that goes along with it. So you could have a lace bracelet or and the matching earrings. So like my sister's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, so I normally do her things, all things in clovers. Like whatever gift she gets from me is gonna be green. It's gonna be in clovers. So that's just me and what I do, what I like to do for her birthday. But so yes, you could do a lot of things with lace. You know, people make lace coasters. So think of it like whatever you're designing, whatever you're making, if you just love it, like feathers or depends on the shape. I mean, you could easily turn it into lace versus putting it on a garment. And so anything you may put on a patch, you can do that as well. So it's one of those things where it'd be really cute. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought about doing. So I thought about racing my 10 needle against my 15 needle to see which one finished faster. I knew it would be my 15 needle, but it's okay. It's okay. I didn't do it. I was like, we'll just stick to the one machine today. So we're using the Brother 15 needle. And so I um I love it. It's looking really, really good. Oh yes, you are so right in. Christmas ornaments. So lace makes great Christmas ornaments. And so you can even, if you have digitizing software, if you have software where you can just add a name, you can add a name into the software. Now, Miss Linda, yours looks good over there too.
Miss Shawn, the earrings are coming out so nice. They are really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
hmm Yeah. So I think, ornaments are a great gift. They're great to sell. And so if you think about it, when you have like some free time or just some extra pastime, and you're wanting to do something, even with me with my laser. So when I have like some extra room, sometimes I'll create like I'm not one of those people that's gonna you're gonna find selling in marketplaces and things like that. So I don't normally do that. But if I did, I always have oh, there's no glue. It is just water stabilizer. So it is no glue, no anything. That's okay. I knew who you were talking to. But so there, yeah, there's no glue. You don't have to put anything on it. You literally. So all I did was I just put me two pieces of that stabilizer. Now, if my thick stabilizer had fit, I would have only used one piece because that very heavy. This works. You only need but one piece of that. But because it wouldn't fit inside that hoop, I used more than one. So I have two right now. I have a very thin topper. Let me show you this one. So I have this. It's really thin. So this one is really thin. I have this one on the back because I didn't have enough. I had pre-cut mine for doing math that fits in my 5x5, and I did not have long enough. So these are already pre-cut from a 5x5. But if you look at this compared to, so see this compared to this one, see how much this is really heavy and very thick. So normally I would only use this piece Instead, because I needed something to make it stay and be stable in the hoop, to fit this piece, I used two pieces of this because I do need it to wash away. Now, Miss Linda said that she used one. And so normally I will only use one. But this isn't thick enough to me. And I like the heavy. So that bunny, it is coming along. But yes, I love ornaments. I love doing ornaments with it. And then I do the same with my laser. On my extra sheets, I'll make some extra ornaments. And then, like some of my top customers, sometimes I will um, make something like these things, and I'll drop it as a little extra item inside of their packaging, because sometimes you can upsell people just by giving them one thing. Oh, it went through. Oh, let's see. Do you have, what needle are you using? If it went through. So the bunny is pretty big. I think it is, let me tell you. So the bunny is 4 by 5. And then my little earrings are 3 by 2. But that's for both of them. But the bunny is 4 by 5, and it has about 1,707, wait, 17,700 stitches in the bunny. You got a was it a 7511 sharp? I wonder if it's sharp, because sometimes, hmm, it shouldn't have poked a hole in there though. And you use, yeah. Was the stabilizer heavy? Well, so some toppers really are just toppers, which is why I really like this one, because it doesn't do that. Hmm. And this one even calls for lace on here. I am not using the same color in my bobbin. So that's a good question, and we'll be able to see. So I'm using an off-white in the bobbin right now. And so that'll be really good for us to see what it's going to look like when it's done, Miss Nina. Because a lot of times when I don't do that, and most of the time I don't use the same. And you know what? If the bobbin might be out, let's check, because it's telling me no. I actually have a thread break in the white. What's going on with the white over here? Let me get a pair of scissors. But it looks so cute. I can't wait. And once we let me make sure, because this feels like it might
That's
be
what
too
happened to
hot.
me just now. My thread broke.
Oh, did it? Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, I tell people all the time, it happens. Like, this is what happens. And so, guys, I found me a little cute trash can at the Dollar Tree. So this is my little thread trash can for right here. Um, let's see. And I always have to make sure I go straight through. I feel like sometimes I be holding my breath when I be doing this stuff, to tell you the truth. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna need you to thread because the world is watching. And we be making all these uh-ohs and boo-boos, and oh my goodness, those things. Hold on, let me get my little tool for putting it over there behind there, because this little thing right here is a saving grace. Uh-oh. Look, my thread went way over there. Let's put it back there. And this little tool is the best. All right, now I'm gonna check, make sure, because I do know that I be playing bobbin chicken for real. So we're gonna use all the thread from the bobbin, guys. All of the thread from the bobbin.
Thank you, Donzel.
Okay. All right. So because I don't know where it stopped, we're gonna go back a couple of spaces because I want to make sure. Oh, it skipped a lot. Okay. All right. Now let's see what happens. But it is so cute. There's only 19 minutes left and it will be done. Oh, you did some stars. Oh, that's so good. Well, thank you, Donzel. Appreciate that. And so, Miss Nina, I'm not gonna forget. We're gonna definitely show you the front and back, so that way you can see what it looks like with that. But this little tool right here, it came with my brother machine, and I absolutely love it. Like I use it sometimes on my other machine just for threading and making sure that the needle gets back where it should go. So, um, so, so the bunny, it probably, I want to say, I think they said the whole thing was 39 minutes or 33 minutes or something like that. The bunny's taking the longest because it has 17,000 stitches. So, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or 25 minutes for the bunny because those earrings aren't going to take that long. Um, hmm. So it is called, because I had to order one. Let me tell you, I'm gonna look it up because I think I ordered mine. Where did I get mine from? I think I may have gotten it from Amazon. Let me check. It's called the, because I lost mine too. Let me tell you what it is called. Look at my orders. I'm gonna call it a threader. We'll see what it says. It's called the Needle Exchange Threader. Yep, Needle Exchange Threader. Oh yeah, I'm biased to that too. Yep, but I got mine on Amazon. Yes, I love it. Absolutely love it. I know, right? Like, shoot, having a second one on hand because I still don't know where my first one went. I haven't found that thing yet. So it's like, oh my God, what is going on? But it is so good to have. Oh, you're welcome. So yes, I love that tool. I'm trying to think if there's another tool that I always have. Oh, so Derica, this is what I normally use to hold down something with my needle instead of my hand. So like if I'm putting something, like if I'm doing applique and it's not stuck down or already flat, I use something like this. This is called a stiletto. This one's called a steady Betty. But I use this to hold stuff down versus my hand. Like don't use your hand. Oh yeah, yep. And you know what? It may even be on the brother side too, because brother has a lot of accessories and things out there too. She said, "Get five and send you two." But yeah, it's really good. So I love this tool for holding down things because don't use your hands, even if you have to like find like a spatula or something and use that, but don't use your hand. Like you can use this, hold it down because don't want to get your hands stuck underneath there. That thing is crazy. Hey T, welcome in. Amaya says she's serious. Oh, hey T, everybody saying hey T. She says she got you. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, so we're making lace. Now the only thing I don't have over here by me is a bowl of water, which is really good. So I tell you what, while this is printing, I'm gonna go grab some water because I forgot about that. We're gonna need some water um, in order for you guys to see how it dissolves because it's gonna dissolve really, really fast. Um, and so just having some water in a little container will help, or you can run it underwater as well. So you can definitely run it under some water. And when you run it underwater, it melts as well. And I just keep, you have you some little paper towel. And it's just regular old smegular water. I'm getting it from the tap. Don't say that, Miss Glenda. You be talking about my tap water. You don't have no tap. Yes, I do. It's looking so cute. Okay, so see, I got me just some more regular water. So guys, please like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Please consider subscribing if you are. Thank you for being subscribed. Um, and oh yeah, her diaper bag came out so cute. Um, so yes, I got me some paper towels because we're gonna have to dry it off, and I have a lot of electric things around me. But yes, so don't forget to be working. It is February the 18th, so to be working on Mother's Day, although Easter's coming earlier this year. You maybe want to start working on like things for 4th of July, Juneteenth. There's all those awareness things that are coming up. And sometimes people will buy the awareness things all the time, like cancer awareness or um, some of those things like that. People buy them all the time. Hey, Sean, welcome in. So, yes. What else? So, it's pretty much just a fish out from here. And then the good thing is, um, if you use the file below and or in the description, then you take and make sure. Oh, please smash the like button. Oh, I love your logo, T. It looks good. So I do like making ornaments, like especially those ones like you have some free time. You can make the ones where baby's first Christmas. Those are generic ones that you can make that are just really, really good um, for anyone, actually. Uh-oh, we lost you over there, Crafton. So yes. So now the bunny is done and it is on to, oh, you know what, Miss Ann, that sounds so nice. Snowmen and angels. I can see that in lace. That's so pretty too. I can see, a lot of people love lace just to decorate their tree. Just, period. They just love decorating their tree. And so, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I can see that. That would be so cute. Especially, I mean, you can make them in different colors, add little small colors. Oh, and don't think about, metallic thread. I can see that. I can definitely see that. So I'm working on a date in March where we can do our in the hoop quilt block. So the in the hoop quilt block, what that will be is we can do it one of two ways. So I have enough fabric and stuff like that where we could all use the same fabric. I was going to create for us a block because I have software to create blocks. And so one of the things I wanted to do, oh, have a good night, unbiased. All right, don't buy too much over there at the store. So make sure. So what I was thinking of was, I could supply all the things that you would need, like the batting, the different materials, and if you have a 4x4 or if you have a 5x5, you can use either one. And so we could do that, and then you could have like different, or you can make your own things, and I can just put the design that we're going to use, the block that we're going to use in the description. But I'm trying to decide which Saturday in March will be the best Saturday. So in the upcoming week, I'll have everything together where I can actually post it. And so if you like to do it and you like to just buy like all things, the only thing you need to have is your thread, your machine, of course. Um, and then you could just, you know, I can have the batting, the fabric, and any of the applique stuff like cut out. Because I was thinking about we could do like one little applique in there, not a lot, just one, so you can see how it works with applique because it does come out really cute when you do something like that. And we can target um, one of the holidays, so that way, literally, you can you can learn how to do this, and then you can put all these blocks together, and then you have your mini quilt, and it's just quilting in the hoop. But I will have all of that information hopefully by next Sunday, so that way we can start talking through what you guys would need. Now this is looking so cute. Let me see what you can see on my screen. Let me move it a little closer. Nope, that's worse. My bad. The bunny looks cute though. There you go. But yeah, it's moving. Oh, Miss Linda, your bunny is gray. Is it gray or black? That looks cute. Okay, any questions? Anybody have any questions? Because this is almost done. We have 5 minutes left. It's going to stitch out the next 3-leaf clover, and then that one will be done, and it'll be ready to go in the water. So yes, but thank you guys for coming in and hanging out while we make some lace on a Sunday. I thought it would be a good thing to do because I really hadn't seen a whole lot of people making lace. And I know I love it. So, and I had just finished doing all those masks. So, like when I do masks and ship them home to Louisiana for people for Mardi Gras, it's always a really fun thing to do. And so, with these being our next two holidays, there you go. You have you some earrings and you can have a bunny tag. So, you can definitely resize the bunny, make it smaller for little kids, and be good to go. So I use 2 sheets of water soluble stabilizer. Miss Linda used 1 sheet of water soluble stabilizer. The only reason why I used 2 sheets is because I had pre-cut my whole roll like a special person because I was making masks. So I was being me and cut it ahead of time. I was trying to prepare, but I cut too much. So I should have kept it. And this is the Silky brand, and it's called Ultra Solvy. And down at the bottom, this normally tells you the weight of your Solvy. So you'll be able to see. And this one says heavy. And I really like heavy. So if I only have heavy, I would only have used 1 sheet. I wouldn't have used two, but I used the two just because um, I used the two just because of the fact that it wouldn't fit across my entire hoop. So, but normally I just use one piece of this and I'm good to roll. All you need is your thread, your machine, and some water. And some water. Gotta have water. Must have water. Um, but yes. So yep, it is almost done. I'm excited. And knock on wood, we haven't ran out of the bobbin yet. So we'll get to see what it looks like because I'm using a cream color bobbin. Bobbin chicken is in play here. I got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Oh, are you liking the Floriani thread? That's good. That is good. Yes, that is my favorite thread. And I've used quite a bit of different threads. Um, my machine actually came with a box of threads, y'all. I don't even know what the name of it was because I am a Floriani person. So I mean, I never used it. Miss Linda Dunzel is asking if your bunny is black. Oh, black and gray. Yes. So, I think the thread that they sent me with my machine, my other machine, was Metro. But let me tell you, the thread that I did like too was um Brother gave me when I bought my 10 needle at the time. They had all of the character thread, and so they gave me all the thread for the characters. And it, I mean, that thread is so nice. It has a high sheen to it, but it's for the like the Hulk and all those characters. So I had like all the Disney character thread, and it was specifically for that. Um, but it definitely came out really, really good. What's the other thing? So I have Floriani. The other thread I like is Glide. So I use Glide a lot on my I'm assuming Miss Linda's has is done now. Oh, we get to see. Yes, Exquisite is really nice as well. Um, R and K, I think Exquisite is made by Floriani, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. But I think R and K sells both of them. But Exquisite is pretty. And I think I have a few rows, few spools of that upstairs. I think we might be done. Is yours done, Miss Linda? Almost. It's getting close. Hey, we're done. And guess what? We didn't have to worry about the chicken part. So our it's finished. So let me bring it over and then I can show you guys the front and the back. So here's the front. Now, let me show you the back. Look at that.
That's nice.
See? Okay, Miss Natasha. You can't
That's
even
really
tell.
nice.
You
That
can't
is really
even
nice.
tell. You cannot tell. And so, my bobbin is I get those from Haberdash, who is the owner of Philtech. So because I have a full blown business, so I get all my stuff from the makers of it. But see that's the back, and here's my little front, and so it looks just as clean. So here's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna cut it out. But guess what, guys? I gotta find my other scissors because I don't like cutting this with fabric shears. I will definitely have to have my paper scissors for this stuff. So, and it probably doesn't probably doesn't bother it a lot, but I'm not using the paper shears. I mean my regular shears. So I'm gonna cut this out really quickly, and then I'll show you what happens when we dissolve it in water. We're gonna do the earrings first because they're the smallest, and then we'll do the little bunny. Let's see. You should create a bunny, Derica. Oh, create a bunny to Derica. Oh, she should create one too. Okay, yes, yes, yes. So the links are all down in the description of this live, so you can definitely get it. It's on Creative Fabrica or Fabrica or however it's pronounced. I've never heard it pronounced. Maybe they'll do a commercial one day. But now that I have it cut out, now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be hard is you have to look at it so you'll know the front from the back because this is so clean. This is the back. Literally, this is the back. But look at the front. So now we know because these stitches, how the stitching is. It's so clean, man. It's so clean. But here are my clovers. So all I'm gonna do is drop them in the water and push them down and just, hey, precious pieces. My hands are wet. I will show your hay on the screen. And so literally it washes off, it dissolves. But child, let me tell y'all, I probably should run it underwater because running it underwater is definitely the fastest way to get it off, to get it clear. But it's coming, it's coming. It's just taking a little bit longer. So if you see it's dissolving, um, it just takes a little longer. Now, if you have a texture, you don't like texture, and if you have a sensory thing to textures, you may not like how this feels. So you may want to have you some tongues or something, go to Dollar Tree and buy you some tongues and just do that because I know some people don't like texture. And so depending on that, you may want to watch it. So I'm gonna drop this off in the water because that takes a little bit of time. And then all I'm gonna do, I've laid them on my napkin, and all I'm gonna do is dab it, lay it flat and dab it, and to try to dry it out because it dries really fast, and you do want to lay it flat because um, it still will have a little bit of the stickiness. So you have to that the water soluble stabilizer gets kind of sticky. So just making sure that you lay it flat and that you are able to press out the water makes it a little bit faster. So look at that. And so it's really hard to see, but my hole for the hook for the earring goes right in there. And so then it'll hang off your ear like that. So I'm doing the other one. And I've had to put it back in the water, guys, just a little bit, because once you dry it off, you'll see that there may be some more stabilizer on there. So here we go. Here's both of them. And we have earrings in a 3-leaf clover. And it was all thread and just water soluble stabilizer. Right. No, that's true. That is so true. Thank you for saying that. You cannot put this water down your drain. It is definitely like glue when you finish. So you want to make sure that you can toss it, put it outside. Definitely. Thank you for that, Miss Joanne. All right. So the bunny, let's finish getting it off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put these on another sheet of paper. I might give them one more little swirl in the water and then take and put them flat on a paper towel and let them dry because you want them to dry completely before you try to put the metal on them or any of that stuff. So I'm going to drop them back off in here in the water. One more little swirly round. But if you were doing this and you actually had a stream of water, you have to be careful because it does beat it up. You don't want it to beat up your thread too much, which is why it's really good. And see, as flat as you can lay them, have them laid flat. And look, I'm going to take my little scraper I got from Dollar Tree and I'm going to lay it right on top of it. And that'll keep it flat so it doesn't curl up or any of that stuff. So now the bunny's taking a bath. We're gonna get him out of the water here in a minute. Miss Linda, did you? Oh, yours is still going. It looks cute from here. I like the colors. I really like the colors. Okay, so the bunny has a whole
Mine's
lot of
not your
stable.
normal bunny, Miss Sean.
I know. Look, when did we ever do anything the normal way? It's okay. Look, dare to be different on a Sunday. Come on now. You can do it. You can be different. It's okay. It is okay. We could be different all up in my lab. Derica not gonna use her fingers anymore. She gonna find her like a little stick or something over on her lives when she's trying to touch the fabrics. You know, I'm gonna use some tap water when I find some. Um, all right, so the bunny is coming along, but I still have uh-oh. You gotta move your other stabilizer out the way, else you're gonna get it. Bunny's coming along. I'm about to put her back in the water though. And see, we can make blue bunnies for the little boys. And then we can make some green bunnies. You can have bunnies of all colors because guess what? We got all the thread. And let me tell y'all, if it's some thread that you're trying to get rid of or something like that, just say something just make a bunny, make an ornament. And for ornaments, especially this way, you can make all those ornaments that people just look. Mr. and Mrs. First Christmas. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Yep, there is a lot of stuff. So we can make lots of nice things and get ready for the holidays, all the ones that's coming up. Now, if you guys are going to plan to sale for Juneteenth, or if you're doing some type of Christmas in July sale, there you go. You can make some of these in an ornament. And you don't have to be a big ornament either. Make a little one and give it to your client as an add-on. You can upsell them. They'll be like, wait a minute, you sell ornaments? Girl, yes, I can. I sure can. Yes, I do. I do. You can be like, yes, I do. I do sell ornaments. And then you can just be like, oh, would you like to order some? I don't have them on my website at this time, but I can add them. So yes, you can make ornaments with this. The bunny rabbit's coming along. I'm going to put it back in the water. It's almost there. Because of the way the crisscrossing is with the bunny, and so this stuff is already sticky. Like it is very sticky on my counter thing. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some more napkins. Miss Linda, how much time you got left?
It say 1 minute, but it should have
All
been
right.
done. Huh.
One means two. It's coming. It's coming. It's almost there.
There you go.
Almost there. The bunny rabbit is almost done, guys. So, got me some fresh napkin, paper towel. Put it on there. Now, I'm going to fold it one more time. Hey, Miss Eva. And guys, welcome. I appreciate you all for hanging in there with us as we make some lace. Now, look at that bunny. Don't you just love it? Now, can't you see this? So, think about it like this. When school starts and kids are trying out for all these different sports, what about if you made like a football or a soccer ball with some lace that these moms can have, like soccer mom or whatever, to hang off their purse? See, there's so many things you can do with lace. So many things. So once I pull it off of there, this is the back, this is the front. My little rabbit is done.
Okay, Miss Shawn. She's black and
Oh,
gray.
we were. Ooh, that's so cute. Yes, so she has a 6 needle. I was running mine probably at like 800. I'm not sure. Miss Linda, how you know what speed you were running yours at?
1,000.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Look, she don't ever turn hers down. Let me tell you, Miss Linda be rolling over there.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing that I did do. So I did in Embroidery go through and vacuum out some of my stitches. So I used that stitch eraser and I vacuumed out some of my stitches. Thank you. Yes, you'll have to try it. So the bunny is done. This is where she's gonna lay flat. And see, you can just think if we knew who we were giving this to, right? We could have added a little name right around the bunny's eye or something like that. Could have put a name off in there and it would have stitched it right on out. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? You'd have had personalized bunny for somebody's Easter basket. So just options, things you can look at, all of that. So we have the bunny, my lay it flat. Let's see where your clovers at, Miss Linda. We have our earrings.
I threw them in the water.
Oh, okay. All right. Now don't forget you got to move them around because mine it
Hmm.
didn't
I really love
dissolve
this
them.
bunny. I mean, he's not Easter ready, but he ready.
Oh, he ready. He cute. For wild bunny.
Black and gray. Hmm. So let's see what she's doing. Oh,
For a beginner,
oh, he done busted loose already.
okay. So I'm thinking for a beginner. Well, it depends on your area, SJ3. So depending on what people like to do in your area. So, if you have like a lot of sports in your area or like a lot of things that people buy, you can always sell things for babies. You can always sell
Mhm.
things for death, unfortunately, because a lot of people these days like to have memorable things. And then also you can sell things for weddings. So somebody's getting married, somebody's dying, a baby's born, baby showers. So things like that, and Christmas. People love the holidays. Those are the big things. And then like say for instance, if you're I still like the baby's first Christmas or baby's first walk or baby's first tooth, like they lose their tooth or something like that. Because you can make these little bitty, you can buy like a little satchel. It's like they have these burlap satchels. Put the name on here and say tooth fairy bag or something like that. You can embroider that on there. So, but yes, I think anything to do with babies is a great start. And kids, people will buy for their children when they don't buy for anybody else. And grandparents will buy for their grandkids before they buy for anybody else.
I don't know what kind of um I got a boat of dissolving. I think it's
Hmm.
551. It wasn't even in water that long and it was gone.
Oh, real? Okay, so that one does really good for melting the
There you
wash-away
go.
part.
And the rabbits
Oh,
died.
yeah.
See
Oh,
there?
wow.
And also also I want to tell you I saw somewhere where warm water will
You're
not
right.
yes, warm water.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Latasha. Babies first, everything.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, guys,
Thank you.
I have enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. And again, I'm going to work on putting together a sew together where we can actually make a quilt in the hoop, a block in the hoop. I'm sorry. So we're gonna do one block, one quilt block in the hoop, so you can learn how to do that. Um, but yes, and so we'll have like sign up um and the ability to actually purchase like a little kit, so that way you'll get everything you need and you can definitely sew along with us. And then I'll also have like on a Google Drive where you can download the actual PES file or J file, whatever file you need. So all the different embroidery files that we have, that you can download. Yes. Well, thank you all for joining. And if you haven't hit like or subscribe, please do. Please consider doing that. My goal is to come to you guys on Sunday, do a quick live, teach something, and then we're out. Oh, for the quilt and the hoop, so it'll be something that we'll do 4x4 or 5x5. So not very big, but something that most anyone can use and do on even a single needle machine. So I'm not gonna make it difficult. It'll just be very easy, something really cool, and we'll go from there. But yes, that'll be what it is. So you should be okay with a 5x5 hoop or anything bigger, or 4x4 as well. So I'll make sure we have that for those people who have the 4x4 and may want to learn how to do it, because you can do 4x4 as well. What she said, she made a, oh, really? Now I bet that is nice. You'll have to, oh man, you'll have to tag us in a picture or something, because that sounds really nice. So, but thank you guys for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Um, and I'm gonna take a picture because this one's dry already, and so are the earrings. Um, I'm probably gonna take a picture with the earrings on. I could just, put them underneath here. They'll be hanging down like that. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, you all have a great week and go sew something. Bye. Thanks, Miss Linda, for joining.